Hey y'all, have you ever noticed that I try to talk about grace and forgiveness and all that sort of stuff? And something I've realized is that giving grace and forgiveness to others is really hard when you have not truly done the work to give yourself grace and forgive yourself. I made a video about that the other day about learning to love yourself for who you are, and so many comments of people that their entire lives they say, I just haven't. I haven't liked myself. And I work on it every day. You know, people would say, I'm 64 years old and I'm still working on liking myself. It's tough, the baggage that we carry. You know, the hurt, the feeling unloved, the feeling that we don't deserve love or grace or forgiveness, those sorts of things. And sometimes we give it to others. I will tell you that I had an aha moment when I was at home going through some papers of my mother's, as she is on hospice, and so we're, in that state of, oh God. But I found, look at that, it's not buttoned. I found a Mother's Day card from when I was 9 years old. A little school project, I guess we did, with shelf liner paper. And you open it up, and the first sentence, two sentences. I am a fun person to be with, period. At times, period. It took the wind out of me when I read that. I'm a fun person to be with, at times. At 17, I learned the truth. Remember that song? At 9, I knew the truth. At 9, I knew that relationship with my mother was conditional. That I had to earn that. There was later a list of words used to describe your mother, and my first one was magnificent. The second was on the go. And she was. And I love my mother, and we do have a good relationship, but it is not a deep relationship. Because the truth is I have known that I have always had to earn that love and maintain it. Spinning those plates, keeping them all afloat all the time, being the perfect son, doing the right thing, paying for things, taking her on vacation, buying her a car, whatever it was that I had to do in my mind to keep those plates of love in the air. I think that also is a great definition for me of how I have been my entire adult life in loving others. I have told my therapist, it's just, the most unfair thing in the world is for you to love someone and they not love you back. And that was in my brain because at 9 years old, I knew that wasn't right. I knew that wasn't fair. But you also can't love someone into loving you. And I don't think I ever really learned that lesson until probably when I opened that card and had that moment and thought, 9-year-old Charlie is speaking to me. I sent it to a friend of mine, and they replied, well, that could have saved you thousands of dollars in therapy right there. I know a lot of us have those complicated relationships with our parents. And I'm learning to forgive myself and to love myself wholly so that I can forgive and give love to others without begging for it. And that is probably one of the greatest lessons I've learned. This app has done that for me a lot. All my life, I have sought out that sort of validation and love. And on this app, the comments and the people in the community here have been, by and large, a balm for my soul. For the first time, I had to believe what nice things people said to me because it was in such great volumes. All my life, if someone said something nice about me, you were smart, you're kind, you're funny, you're good, all the whatever good, you're all those things, I never truly believed it. Even from people that I loved. But the strangers in the comments that gave me that feedback by the thousands gave me the confidence to think, you know what? Maybe they're right. And I appreciate that. I think that's the greatest lesson I've ever learned, and I learned it here on this app. And so if it goes away, it goes away. If it stays, it stays. But I never want to lose that feeling. I never want to go back to thinking I am fun to be with at times. Y'all have a good Sunday.